On the eve of 2025, I heard the word unapologetic. I didn't know what that meant, for me in particular, at that time. I could just feel this rumble, kind of like, I'm good at that too. Kind of like in The Wizard of Oz, you know, when the things start happening. It was like that. I just knew that I felt really misaligned. Over the next few months of 2025, health-wise, not so good. I looked everywhere. My thoughts, my beliefs, food choices, sleep patterns. Yeah, that was not it. I couldn't find it. I just knew one thing. I was not living to my soul's potential. As my health started to continue to not be very good, I did the thing I hate to do, which is I went to see the doctor. In a few minutes, she had my health all down in a prescription. And then she said something that really surprised me. She said, I need you to stop performing for others. I was not expecting that prescription. Yeah. She told me to stop calling everybody, reaching out, planning events, sending voice texts, and to just rest. Yeah. And then she sensed that FOMO, because I'm sure it showed on my face. And she said, I need you to rest through that. Let it process its way out. On my train ride home, that word unapologetic amplified. And I started thinking about what I call my false edges. What was I performing? Who was I performing for? What was I performing? And here's where it is. I grew up in two countries. I grew up in Kuwait and India. So I had Kuwait values, Indian values. And then I came to the United States and replaced Kuwait with it. So it became the US and India. So it was the US values and way of life, and then the Indian. And then I was in corporate, and we all know how those lines work. Those were the areas I was performing so I could fit in, so I could be within the culture, so I could be within the tribe. And where it got me to was the B word, burnout. I realized that I did need to rest. So the few months after that, I did what I tell my clients to do, which is declutter ruthlessly. I unplugged relationships, stuff in the house, events on the calendar, anything that did not align with where I needed to go and who I needed to be. And then that brought me to where I am today. This is how unapologetic played out. I became a menopause coach to help women in midlife who needed to find their true edges so that they could live like they were meant to. And the second thing that happened, this was all fall of last year. I met Christina, which led me to meeting Diana, which led me to a LinkedIn post of Quest 2026 in my favorite city. And I was like, yeah, okay, here we are. We are going to this. I think my soul decided that before I even knew what was going on, so I knew I had to follow. And so here I am. So I want to leave you with this. As we've gone through the day today, which has been so full of congruence for me, and just speaking my language, knowing that I'm in a room of like-minded women, is to get you to look at where you are still living in your false edges. And find your true edges, because when you find your true edges, you live to your soul's potential. Thank you.